A long-standing favorite among many aspiring MBAs across the world, an MBA in finance has gained a lot of popularity recently following the global financial crisis. Hello and welcome. Today on the show, we explore an MBA in finance and marketing as a lucrative career option.
An MBA in finance is gaining popularity not just among Indian students but also globally. Propelled by a global demand for skilled financial analysts and businesses eyeing growth and expansion, the current job market for B School graduates has witnessed an upswing.
We must understand one thing, that the core of any business today is the capital, which should be employed gainfully, and secondly marketing. Unless and until you have these two elements right, no business in a globalized world can survive. So therefore, it all depends that how you are engaging your capital, firstly how you are sourcing your capital, because capital has become competitive and the capital flows from country to country depending upon what kind of business you are doing. So therefore, the management of capital is a very important element today for any business, any industry to succeed.
While an MBA in finance is known to be an ideal fit for candidates having a background in commerce, graduates from diverse educational backgrounds like medical science, hospitality, or computer science who have a knack for numbers and an analytical thinking can consider it.
For a successful career in finance, a student needs to have the right education but also the right skills, qualities and experience. A student of finance must have some analytical skills. Another important skill a student must have or must develop over time is an eye for detail and certainly the ability to remain updated with what is happening in the economy or what is happening in the financial markets. Successful finance professionals must also have good communication skills to share information with others in a clear, logical and accurate manner.
A typical MBA in finance revolves around the study of financial modeling, global economics, insurance and financial theory, and depending upon the college and course requirements, a student can expect to work on research papers and projects at the institute.
It is important, or at least it's desirable for students to have some exposure to the real world, some amount of work experience when they come to an MBA classroom, because they're able to relate much better to what is being taught. This certainly helps in a much better understanding of the concepts. Not only that, I think industry involvement in curriculum development and getting practicing finance professionals to teach courses or to take sessions or workshops, it goes a long way in improving the kind of inputs that you're able to deliver in a finance course or an MBA course in general.
An MBA in finance prepares students for a broad range of careers in the financial sector. From working as a financial analyst to a hedge fund manager or a corporate finance officer, careers after an MBA in finance are plenty and promising. While most of MBA finance jobs involve a lot of number crunching, jobs like that of a financial analyst, for example, involve activities like conducting research and making recommendations for business and industry. While other key finance jobs include corporate tax management, accounts manager, and corporate finance management, among others. While an MBA in finance is a popular study option among students, a master's program in finance or a certificate program like the Chartered Finance Analyst program, also known as CFA, are some other courses that are popular. Owing to its popularity among the global recruiters, an MBA finance graduate manages to score better paying jobs and key business roles in diverse sectors. However, an MS Finance aspirant with a choice of specializing in not just finance but also in areas like computational finance and financial engineering enjoy an edge in securing hardcore financial jobs.
Most of our students will do a CFA along with the MBA, but I think an MBA it's a more general kind of a qualification. It prepares you to move up the corporate ladder gradually, so you learn about all all functional areas of management. So I think MBA is certainly one qualification, and depending on your aptitude, if you want to really step into the financial world and become a successful finance professional, then a CFA or a MS in finance can be a second or an added qualification.
CFA, on the other hand, is usually taken up by working professionals seeking a career advancement in the financial sector or by students looking for job opportunities in the investment sector. Compared to an MBA Finance, a CFA may impart a sound technical grounding but will not necessarily impart key management skills that will help you navigate your way to top finance jobs. With Rija Sujatia, this is Sharon Alex, NDTV.
So after graduating from IIT Madras in 2005, I decided to give myself 2 years to decide if I want to do an MBA or a master's in some other field. After giving myself 2 years, I decided to do my MBA from IIM Ahmedabad. After IIM Ahmedabad, I worked with Morgan Stanley in London for about 6 years, where I was responsible for their structured notes business. After IIT, when I was figuring out while doing my first 2 jobs, what I should do, which masters, whether an MBA, what I figured out was that I was very siloed in the first 2 jobs that I did. It was very specific to a function. I wanted a broader perspective how a business is run, which are the different building blocks, how do they interact with each other, and how I can get a more holistic perspective of a business. In Indian perspective, we also saw that a lot of people are comfortable with technology, but not with their personal finance. That's why a product like Wealthy.in, where we are leveraging technology to give a superior financial outcome to our clients, and that's how we took a plunge to. That's how I took a plunge to get into Wealthy.in. I think there is a lot of disruption that is going to happen in the financial services sector in the next 5 years in India. How payments are done, how personal finance is done, how loans are given to people. All of this, the delivery of financial services is going to get disrupted in the next 5 years. So while you're doing or thinking of pursuing your MBA in finance, I would also suggest you to look at how you can leverage technology, to deliver these outcomes. So if you are thinking of specializing in finance while doing an MBA, I think the first thing you should ask yourself, are you good with numbers? Do you appreciate analytics? Do you appreciate numbers? I think that is the first question that needs to be answered by yourself. If that is there, then you need to see what you want to do after your MBA in finance, which trajectory you want to take, what kind of jobs do you see yourself doing, and is it helping the specialization in finance? Is it helping you do that?
Well, it's time to slip into a short break. Don't go anywhere, because on the other side we explore how you can start your career with an MBA in marketing.